Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, I'm going to try Boros Controls again. Boros Control. So this deck, back when I tried it, I had Rest in Peace, but I thought about it. It's a good card, but it doesn't actually trigger a lot of times against a lot of matchups. It's a best of 3 card that does not translate well in best of 1. So I cut them all out, and now we have more High Noon. Alright, so High Noon is definitely a card that works in best of 1 because it is a good lockdown against almost any deck. Right? No matter what opponent we're playing against, usually they want to play 2 spells a turn, which this stops. In addition to that, instead of Rest in Peace, I have a Ghost Vacuum. A Ghost Vacuum actually hits a lot of decks, because as long as they have creatures, we can exile them and then use it against them. Not only that, Ghost Vacuum also is a card that constantly tempo our opponents, or not tempo, but constantly scares our opponents. So it is something that does not just hit the Reanimator decks; it hits every other deck. As long as they have creatures. If they don't have creatures, we just have one Ghost Vacuum. It's not the end of the world. So let's talk about the whole deck list. In the early games, we're gonna have 2 Authority of the Consul, just so that we can get a little bit of life link against, or life gain against aggro decks or decks that go wide. We also have 4 Torch to the Tower, so that we have our early game removal against those pesky mouse. And 1 Ghost Vacuum, of course, as I said. Then in the turn 2, we have 4 Caretakers for our Boros tokens. We have 3 Get Lost, in case our opponent has Planeswalkers, enchantments, or creatures that we need to kill right away. Get Lost is a pretty good card, and there's really not anything that can replace Get Lost in the current standard. I tried various other cards. I tried Vanish into Nothingness, I think that's what it's called. I tried the Exorcise, which is sorcery speed. I've tried to use the Destroy Evil. I tried a lot of things, but I think Get Lost is probably the best usage here. Of course, we also have High Noon, 2 mana, lockdown. No player can play more than 1 spell a turn. Except, we also have the 5 mana ability to just hit something for 5. High Noon is very good because it's the inevitability. If we have 2 High Noons, if our opponent's at 10, we can just shoot them twice and they die. We also have 4 Lightning Helix, a good removal that doubles as a life gain. We have then in turn 3, the Boros combo, right? The 4 Caretaker's Talent and 4 Urbaz Forge, really just to get us to forge the talent to infinite card draw, infinite damage. Our opponent just quits on that. We have 1 Archangel Elspeth. Elspeth is great, but I don't think we're going to run more than 1 in the current standard, because the games are very fast. You either have to get your combo down very quickly and overrun them, or you have to destroy your opponent's cards so that they don't overrun you. Elspeth does not do either of those. So it's kind of a win more card. If we're able to have Caretaker's Talent out, Elspeth can kind of slowly trickle out more creatures and more cards. But Forge does that already and only costs 3. So slightly better now, Elspeth. Also, Forge is harder to remove. Not that many people are running artifact removal. So yeah, that's why there's only 1 Elspeth in the deck. And believe it or not, there's no DOJs in the deck. All we have is 4 Sunfalls, because it combos very well with Caretaker's Talent. And we're able to kind of slowly grind out our opponent until turn 5 anyways. So we don't really need to have a turn 4 board wipe. Turn 5 is good enough. Then the land base, 25 lands total. We never really get mana screwed. In fact, we're probably going to get mana flooded a lot. And the deck, as I mentioned, really curves out to 3, right? The 4 and the 5 mana plays are not very common. And what we need to do is to be able to get a lot of cards out, not a lot of land out, not to have a double casting turn, but rather to use the lands as utility. So let's talk about the land base. We have 4 plains, we have 1 mountain, 4 battlefield forge, 2 elegant parlor, 4 inspiring vantage, 2 demo fields against our opponent's Mirrors, or Fountainports maybe, and we have our own 4 Fountainports and 4 Sunken Citadel. This package, the 4 Fountainport and the 4 Sunken Citadel, this is what makes this deck work, because we're slowly pushing out our opponent's board with our removal, and then we're stopping them from playing a lot of spells with High Noon. But High Noon also stops us. We cannot play a lot of spells, which is fine, because what we're going to do is just use our excess mana on the Sunken Citadel, on the Fountainport, and just get card advantage slowly. And I think that's a beautiful way to play this game out. A lot of current standard is the red mouse deck, which is so annoying. I think that against the red mouse deck, Sunfall is necessary, because they'll have so many hexproof things. Otherwise, just early game, Torch the Tower, Get Lost, Lightning Helix, every creature they drop as soon as they drop them, so that they don't have a time to put, the Shelter by Ghost or Shard Mage rescue things on it. just kill it right when you can. Turn 1, turn 2, that's what it's for. And then when you go to turn 3, turn 4, that's where Fountainport starts to shine, because then you can use that on, or when the Sunken Citadel starts to shine, because you can use that on the Fountainports. Don't forget, Sunken Citadel is 2 mana, which means that on turn 4, instead of Fountainporting a fish, you can actually Fountainport a treasure token. And ramp you. If you ramp yourself, you can play a very sort of wide turn with maybe Caretaker and Urbaz Forge together in one turn, or maybe a Caretaker's Talon with a High Noon, so that after you play Caretaker's Talon, then you play High Noon, and your opponent can't really answer the Caretaker on their turn or answer the High Noon and still have tempo. So they have to really figure out how to come back while only playing one spell a turn. That is very difficult. That's what I really like about this combo. And that's really the idea of this Boros Control deck. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is Grant Knight. He's Grant, and he is the Knight. We're gonna go first. We got Authority. Ooh, okay. Not really any card draw, but if they're aggro, we might be able to do it. Well, I guess they're aggro because they're tanking. Mono black maybe. Authority definitely won't do much against mono black. White. Oh, well. That was not expected. Yeah, let's scry. Please give me something good. Oh, come on. Don't flood me like this, bro. Tough cookie. Do we just break the cookie? Yeah, it's kind of scary, right? Let's break the cookie. We'll get High Noon on him. One spell a turn, please. Warded. That's your one spell turn? Alright, let's do it in taps. Okay. You can't play any more spells. Forgot how cards work, huh? Well. I mean, I'm not drawing a card this turn, so let's go for this. This is a stick. Is it going to beat the 2/1/1s? Feels like it. Maybe a weird Convoke deck, honestly. Exactly. In response, I kill your Warden. Alright, my draws have been abysmal, and this is where it stops. They got a Fountainport, and it's, oh god. What would you like? Give it Vigilance? Give it Lifelink? They even got a Fountainport, that's not fair. How do I fight the Steel Seraph? Vigilance. You got it. Well, a Sunfall is a Sunfall, right? I would definitely want to draw that. The problem is I don't have 5 mana. And no way to get to 5 mana. But a Sunfall definitely stops everything he plays in his whole deck. Get another white mana. What is he doing? Oh, he's looking for it. Yeah, I only have white mana. You know what? Double. want to gain that 3 life? Go ahead and do so. This feels bad. Feels real bad. At least we break the Fountainport, so it's not going to get too wide on us. Does he give himself lifelink? Or just vigilance? No, it is lifelink. Yikes. Get an Inspiring Vantage. Can't play anything. Great. Love this feeling. I mean, this deck does suffer from not drawing talent, right? You really need the talent. Yeah, I don't have anything else to draw cards. It's just the talent and the Fountainports. It's technically 8 cards. 8 cards out of 60. We got 47 cards left. Sentinel. Gonna go wide. Do I even stop this? Do I let him go wider? I mean, he can only play 1 spell a turn. If I stop him from going wide right now, he just doesn't have it. Oh, I draw a Fountainport. Thank God. Something to do. Do I just start drawing cards? Or am I clearing his... Ah, there's too much value on board here. That's a 6/6. And we have high noons to do the thing. If I need to do the thing. It's got a tough cookie. Turns them into 4/4s, right? I could tank a 4/4. Don't think I want to play the vacuum. It doesn't do much against the Warden. And I don't have any. I don't have anything. Alright, let's do the Fountainport thing instead. He sees the 6/6. Is he attacking into it? Oh, he's gonna try to exile my guy. Let's sack it to draw a card. No, I don't need the. I don't need this. What am I gonna draw? Okay. It's really high noon here. Sure. Caretaker. Not really a card draw here, but it is a temporary tank. Oh, Jesus, come on. I want this unconsidered. No. No, right? No, I need card draws. Until the end of turn, so I can just tank. Do it again. Is that a double attack like that? Yeah, right? Want to sack a token? Draw a card. Another Sunfall. Well, Sunfall won't get anything except a cookie. Helix is pretty good. I think we just Helix right now. I don't draw a card by Helix. I think it's fine. Do they have protection spells? I don't think so. I mean, you can turn one of these into a creature. That doesn't do anything. You can also sacrifice it so I don't gain a life. Which, I mean, that's something, but... You know, I just gotta get rid of the cookie before he turns things into creatures. I don't gain a life! Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna start using the Fountainport for... fishies. Warden. Thanks for the life. To the top, you say? That's the land. Do we do we high new him again? 3 high news. I don't think that's necessary. Let's get our vacuum out there. Fish can chump. And he's at 28. I'm not really gonna take out his life. Novice Inspector, he's just giving me more. More life. I'll take it. What's the plan anyways? I don't understand it. Attack for 3. Do I want to make more fish? No. I mean, I don't know what the stick is. It's just card draw, right? Sack my fish to draw a card? This deck is really oppressive against those kind of decks. When they don't have trample, they can't really get through. I'll make another. Ooh, the Forge. Alright, I guess we're letting the commencement begin, you like. It's not talent, but oh boy, is it talented. Man, our opponent is just rage quitting because they got locked down. It's sad. No damage. No nothing. Exile cookie. Thanks for the cookie. Alright. Let's now put out a... I don't need those color mana, so I'm gonna put out a Forge here. Sack the clue. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna fly, which means I can't block. Which means I have to sack to draw a card anyways. I can still block the Novice Inspector. Just gotta get my Ghost Vacuum on. Yeah, it's a good thing we killed a Fountainport, otherwise we'd be so screwed. Grant Knight's touching all his cards. Yeah, you can fly. Finally figured that one out. Scry to the top. He wants that card. Just one. Just one. You only get to play one spell a turn. I think you want to play it. Regal Bunnycorn. That's the one spell you get to play this turn. Do I want to draw a card or make a very big? No, I just want to draw a card. Helix. Exile Fire Warden. We'll put this on white still, I think. Alright, now we do anything. All your bases are belong to us. Now we got 2-1 Forge Token. That authority at Council is really stopping him from doing stuff. You kept to the top. Must be a good card. What is it? What do you have? Oh, okay. Hardcore Serum. Gives me a whole life. Nothing? Turn this life. And we'll exile a... I actually don't have anything, huh? Or exile your Fountainport. Whatevs. You shoot this down, right, before it gets anything? Do I need to shoot it down right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 mana. What is his turn? 8 mana, 5 mana for this. Ah, yeah, GG. You're getting really locked down by the Thai Noons. Aggro deck's no match for the Noon. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is Zenadar X. We go first. We got a talent, but we can't actually be talented, so we'll see what happens. We do have 2 Sunfall, so it does stuff against oh boy, two talents. I can't turn down 2 talents. I can't really get talented, but I also can't turn down 2 talents. Alright, Hopeless Nightmare. Against this deck? It's a discard deck, right? How useful? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to Sunfall. Come on! Won't let me discard that Sunfall. Has to be the other one. One spell a turn. If they have a lot of this stuff to play, oh boy, okay. Not a discard deck. I was wrong. Thank God I kept 1. I need to be able to Sunfall again, right? That's the real scary part. He's gonna go wide real quick. Wish I put some Brotherhood's End in the deck. Ooh, a Forge. Alright, this changes the dynamic. Draw a card, another High Noon. I don't even think I want to do this. I'm just going to use it as a copy. This way, at least I have a blocker against the Goblin, which means he's not going to attack with the Goblin. Giving me more time. Oh, never mind. A little bit of time, I guess. Just a little bit. He makes 2 1/1s. Yeah, he does. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Just 4 each. How would you like to play this game called Just 4? Let's put it on whites, I think. I have enough red. Alright, he's gonna try to go wider, but my deck handles going wider. Mirix! Was not expecting this. Is that really a good play here? I don't know. Oh look, you're so wide. Look at how wide your whole freaking deck is. It'd be a shame if... Actually, I might have a tap land, so... Thanks for the 6/6. I also draw 2 cards. See? I have a tap land. Let's put this on red this time. It's a 3/1. I don't really gain life, right? That's kind of the scary part, but I have a 6/6. Oh, you want to sack lands? Let's do it. Don't think you know what you're doing here, stacking lands and all. I can attack him for 6, right? That is a lot. We'll break the Mirrors. GG. Because I can break his Mirrors, he doesn't want to play it out. Yeah. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is Halord. He's very alluring. Okay. That's a hand. I just need one more land, right? Can I draw land number 3? We are going first. And we have a Helix to back that up, which is insane. Put it on white. I wonder what our opponent is. Alright, red, white. Boros. Yeah, okay, Scavenger. I just killed this. Kill him before he gets protections, right? That's kind of the idea. And Hercules. I mean, I can't really stop what's going on over there. On our opponent's side, all I can do is try to race. They are a red deck, which race faster. Manifold Mouse. Yeah, they're a red deck that race faster. Look at this. Money spent. Double strike is a lot. Okay, he has no pumps, which is interesting. Why did I... That was not what I meant to do. Oops. That was not what I meant to do at all. Feathered Flight. Alright, I'm not burning that, because if I try to burn it, he would just protect it. And I'll get nowhere. Trying to protect. Yeah. That deck's pretty good. I mean, I did draw 3 Forge, right? So 3 Forge is not going to go anywhere. He's not going to use this Shelter? That'd be wrong. Treasure, please. Get lost, huh? I'm at 8. If only I drew these earlier instead of the Forges. Definitely has protection spells, so... Not gonna be able to get through, huh? Armor. It's gonna be a 4 power creature. 4 forges. Just, yeah, 4 forges. Optimistic Scavenger. Okay, let me kill the Challenger in response. Charmaine's Rescue. Let me Torch. Elegant Parlor. Very elegant. I'm at 4. I thought I could land. If I attack this for 3 and this is for 1, it's 4 damage. But I die to almost anything, really. Do I still do it? Seems like he has a stick, right? And he pumped this for 4 damage. Or 3 damage, really. Oh, I guess the answer is yes. Oh, I guess the answer is no. You could have just stayed. I wouldn't have killed you. Alright. Alright, our opponent is... Dude, did you just slam your head on the keyboard? What is this? Is your password? We go first. Double Vantage? Do double Forge? Maybe. Maybe we'll get it to work. Okay, Demir. I want to play the Forge, right? I want to play the Forge. Our Forge is going to counter. That's fine. He can't play anything if he's countering my Forge. Not countering a Forge. If you had a counter spell there, that was the turn to play it. Flip Pit Drowner. I guess we're facing a Kaito. I mean, I guess? Is Kaito even that good right here? Okay, we're not facing a Kaito. Do I want to play two 2-drops? Or do I want to play a 3-drop? I think I want to play two 2-drops. Flip Pit Drowner again. Carrot Cake? Shit, I probably should have played Talent. Another Carrot Cake? No, I need an land. It's getting too wide. Really? Authorities against this deck. He does have a lot of creatures, right? If he just keeps slamming creatures like that. What? Do I even attack here? Nah. He's gonna hate this. A land? I'll take it. What's the big plan there, buddy? Does he not know how that works? You want to attack me with a Restless? Oh man, that's so bad for him. He just taps out just to mill out my Fountainport? I don't really care too much. Oh, it's a lot of lands. That is a lot of lands. But. This is where the fun begins. Draw a card. 4-1. Let's copy this 4-1, yeah? This is Menace, right? Let's see. It's just Death Touch. I'll trade. I will trade you. How are you gonna fight through 2 Forge? Because this is not very forgiving. More Flood Pit Drowners? I'm just gonna attack for 7. Spectral Sailor. I'm trampled. Anoint? Sure. Again, I don't think you know how to play your deck. There was no stick. Do I have Authority here? And also put up a High Noon? Man, that's GG, right? If I just did that. Alright, we'll do that. You can attack me for another 4 if you like. If it makes you feel happier. You get to play 1 spell or attack me for 4. Or you can not do anything. No, just gonna be aggressive. 17 aids. Gonna be aggressive anyways. Probably gonna mill me out. I'm almost decked out. It's got 2 cards left. Don't know what the plan is. Gonna kill the 6-1 and still go down to 5. The High Noon would just pop him. Or just die. GG. I guess you could do that as well. Yeah, they all come down to... Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go to... View Battlefield. They all come down to that one turn when he attacked with a double Drown Pit. Yeah, Flood Pit Drowner. When I had 2 1-1s on the board, it just gave up his whole board. That was not right. Alright, our opponent is the Max. I don't know. I'm assuming 4 stands for 8, but does that mean 8? The Max 8-8? That does not make any sense. Alright, no card draws. Lots of removal. Let's see how it matches up against this. Even the authorities are minorities in my magic cards. Black. Yeah, I knew it. Ruthless Negotiation, huh? Alright, what are we getting rid of? The Torch. Fountainport is real nice. Against the discard deck. You gonna bat me? Take my get loss? Caretaker? Okay, no Vantage, please. I have no cards. I didn't even mulligan, did I? No, I didn't mulligan. I went first, so I don't get an extra card. That was what was wrong with this whole game. Alright, well, I got Lightning Helix. You have a cut down or something? Deep Cavern Bat. Guess I'll just use up my whole hand. Do I want to let this get tucked under the bat? Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I got removal for days. You want to cut down one of my little bunny rabbits? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, come on. Don't Vantage me. Okay. Fine. Ooh, double Fountainport. Yeah, you know what? Double Fountainport's not that bad. As long as it doesn't get a big beat stick, I'm okay. Just the stick. You want to use your cut downs? Go for the throws. Go for it. I got little bunny rabbits. That's all I have. I'm pretty sure what he wants to do is kill my bunny rabbits when I'm tapped out, so that I don't get to sack it to draw a card. Which, I mean, you can do that. But it is fleeing cards against not cards, which I don't really mind. You got more kill spells? There's a lot of cut downs. Okay. And this Talon's pretty scary. Level 2. Let me sacrifice first. Maybe it's not a card I want. It is a card I want. It is very much a card I want. So this is if I have each opponent discard 2 cards. Wait, no. If that player has 1 or fewer cards, they lose 2 life. I'm going to lose 2 life anyways. Maybe it's time to... I can't make a token, so I'll just make a fish. Yeah.
So long as I run sight, we fight together.
We fight together. They got a Shieldred's Edict or a Bitter Triumph. They probably do have something like that. Now I need to kill the bat to get the Bendis Talon out of the way. Liliana.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Get one of each.
One of your friends has to leave.
Okay.
I am finished running.
Dude. That's just not fair. Okay, let's tap a Fountainport. I don't need 2. I think he's gonna quit after I play this.
Ready arms.
I know when I'm not wanted.
I could have sacked the Fountainport to draw a card here, but I don't think it was worth it. Now it's a problem. Demo Field. Definitely not going to be very nice.
I won't be intimidated.
Sunken Citadel. Also not going to be very nice. So I can give this lifelink. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could potentially deal 7 damage. I don't think I want to do that.
You will shine bright here.
Sack a token and draw a card. That's another Fountainport. Literally only draw lands this game. Put on white. He can kill my Elspeth. That's pretty annoying. But, I don't know. Should I have held one back? Hopeless. That's fine. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything too much to me, anyways. Tiny Bones also doesn't do anything. You give me a life, though. I'm happy about that. Just gonna both attack my Elspeth? You need something to block. Right? You need something to block. Attack, block, make up your mind. Alright. A ghost vacuum. Okay, that's not very good.
My armor holds strong.
Second forge. Great. Now, I could make this fly. How good would that be, right? I don't think he has a removal. He would have used it. So if I make it fly. Oh, he did have a removal? You got me. You got me good. One, 2, 3, 4. I can deal 4 damage. What can I even Ghost Vacuum into? There's nothing in the graveyard. I can take his Ruthless Negotiation. That's about it. I think I still do it, right? Actually, if he spends his whole turn Ruthless Negotiating, I don't really mind that. There's lots of Sunfalls and Talons in this deck, but instead I'm just drawing Urbrass Forge. Which I shouldn't be too mad about, it's not that bad. Okay, that's his only card. Attacks my face. Don't think that attack was right. There's the talent.
Stand down.
want to sack this for a card draw? I don't take the 2 life, but I take the 2 life on this. More importantly, I need the card draw to not draw dead. You keep to the top. I have to draw a card here. It is a land. Man, I'm just dying to the frickin' Shieldred that I can't stop. Painful. Alright, I could kill the bat. Alright, I kill the bat and I kill Shieldred. He's got 1 card left and I would be at 5. Let's do that. Okay, 4, not 5. I'm gonna keep these lands. He draws 1 card. The Forges will kill him. That 1 card is a Shieldred. Keeps me alive. He kinda has to attack, right? Otherwise, I draw 2 cards, I go down to 1, and my attack will kill him. But if he attacks and I block, I'll be at 6. Fountainport. There's 2 life. Yeah. Right? I draw 1 card, I don't draw 2 cards from this. Look at this flood, man, that's ridiculous. And I draw a high noon. Die. I'm at 2, but 2's not dead. You're dead. GG. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen those games, how does this deck feel? I like Boros Control. I talked about this back when Bloomburrow was the premier set in Standard, and I talk about how Caretaker Salad made this deck impossible to fight, and it's so broken. I still think it's good. I don't think it's broken anymore because the meta has shifted. There's a lot of mono black deck out there, which this deck kind of struggles against. I think I dropped the game because I had Lightning Helix and Torch the Tower against, you know, things like Archfiend and the 6/6 Demon from the Annex, and I really can't fight through those, right? Like, I have to use 2 Helix or a Helix and a Torch against an Archfiend, and then they land another one, 6/6 Demon, and I just can't fight through that quickly enough. And that's where Get Lost really is a tricky card to play. I really think it is necessary to have in the deck. I really think Authority of the Consuls is necessary to have in the deck, and that this package makes it so that we don't lose to early game aggro decks. But against those go tall strategies rather than go wide, things like Lightning Helix and Torch the Tower, they don't hit tall creatures as easily. So maybe there are some room to adjust. Maybe cutting a Torch, maybe cutting a Helix, and putting into Day of Judgment, or maybe putting 2 Exercise, maybe cutting the Ghost Vacuum altogether. There are some more alterations you can make with this deck, but right now I do think this deck is in a good spot, in that if I were to take this to have fun on Standard, to rank up on Standard, this is kind of the package that I would run, right? Against those black decks, we can still temple them out, and if we do temple them out, we still win. If we don't get to temple them out, that's where we have to struggle a bit, but struggling a bit does not mean that you automatically lose. The biggest thing that I do find it difficult to play is High Noon is 5 damage, which means that you cannot pick all those demons that are 6/6. And that is hard, right? And that means that don't try to use High Noon against those black decks trying to hit the demons. You land the High Noon and you must try to get the Forge, try to get the Helix, get them down to 5 or 10, and just start hitting them with the High Noons as quickly as possible to kind of close out the game, because the inevitability is actually on their side, not on our side. Unless we can somehow land Forge with Talent, then the inevitability is on our side. Forge with Talent means that we can just keep controlling the board with Sunfall until our opponent does not want to play anymore, and then we're just going to keep hitting them with the Forge tokens. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.